Managing money used to take up a lot of my time. I'd spend hours tracking bills, subscriptions, and upcoming payments. Well, thanks to Rocket Money, everything is now organized in one place. It's so much simpler. The app shows every subscription you're paying for and lets you cancel the ones you don't need with only a few taps. Together, Rocket Money users have canceled subscriptions and saved over $880 million. Rocket Money also keeps track of where your money's going and gives you a heads up before your bills are due or if your account balance is getting low. On average, Rocket Money users save more than $70 in their first month using the app. And here's what I really like about Rocket Money. It can move money into your savings automatically, so you put money aside without even thinking about it. It makes managing your money a whole lot easier. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/Kim. That's rocketmoney.com/Kim. rocketmoney.com/Kim. Where do we actually stand with artificial intelligence? Let's talk real numbers. I'm Kim Komando for NetSuite. AI is here and companies using it are pulling ahead. If your revenue exceeds 7 figures, get their free guide, Demystifying AI, at netsuite.com/Kim. Last week, 50% of all American adults used AI for either work or personal use, half the country. And this is a product that didn't exist for the public 4 years ago. But that's not the number that should grab your attention. A new study from the respected pollster Ipsos surveyed 2,000 American workers. Their findings: AI has already replaced or taken over the work of roughly 20% of full-time American jobs. That shouldn't shock anyone paying attention. It's also exactly why pushing minimum wages higher across the country will keep producing fewer jobs, not more. Why? AI never calls in sick, it's never late, and it will never threaten you with a lawsuit. Sign up for my free newsletter right now at getkim.com. Next up, a call from my weekend show, The Kim Komando Show. Enjoy! Mother's Day is coming up, and you want her gift to be something she actually enjoys every single day. Raycon's Everyday Earbuds Classic are perfect for that. I've been using mine nonstop. When I'm working, traveling, even catching up on podcasts, they become my go-to. The sound is fantastic, and with active noise cancellation, I can block out distractions when I need to. They've also added really smart upgrades. Multi-point connectivity lets me pair with 2 devices at once. The ergonomic fit is comfortable and stays put, no matter what I'm doing. And I'm loving the cool mint color. It's fresh, a nice change from basic black or white. Battery life is strong, up to 32 hours, and a quick 10-minute charge gives me 90 minutes of playtime. I also use awareness mode when I'm out walking my dog, so I can hear everything around me. So make it easy to celebrate the moms in your life. Go to buyraycon.com/Kim, and you'll get 15% off. That's buyraycon.com/Kim, buyraycon.com/Kim, and get that 15% off right now.
No one goes to Hank's for spreadsheets. They go for a darn good pizza. Lately, though, the shop's been quiet, so Hank decides to bring back the $1 slice. He asks Copilot in Microsoft Excel to look at his sales and costs and help him see if he can afford it. Copilot shows Hank where the money's going and which little extras make the dollar slice work. Now Hank has a line out the door. Hank makes the pizza, Copilot handles the spreadsheets. Learn more at m365copilot.com/work.
Rochelle in Phoenix, Arizona. Hi, Rochelle. What's going on with you?
Yes, hello. Thank you for having me on my show. I appreciate what you do, and I'm pleased to be here. So what's going on with me? During rotation, I'm a medical doctor, and during rotation, I had a doctor that asked me a question, and during me answering that question, she made a racial/hate speech towards me. And at the moment, I didn't think too much of it. I was put on the spot, so I didn't address it there and then.
Yeah.
So I went home and I spoke with a couple of friends and family members, including a particular friend, and I addressed this issue with them. I was like, what do you think about this comment regarding the hate speech? And this particular person mentioned, that's a powerful comment. And I was like, no, it's not. This is hate speech. That was hate speech, and it's a racial comment. And she blew up. She blew it out of, proportion and state and expressed, you don't think I can recognize racism. And I was like, no, I was trying to pacify the situation.
What was the comment? What was the comment?
It was, speak up. You need some white man's confidence. Oh. And somebody that is a black lady, I believe I have enough black woman's confidence.
Yeah, for sure. Especially, you're a doctor. Hello. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And with that said, the person, which was my friend at the moment, hung up the phone, and I texted her. I was like, "No, I think you've been here longer than I have. You experienced more racism than I have, but let's talk it out. Whatever." We haven't spoken since.
So just so I'm following you correctly, when you were talking to your friend and retelling the story, you basically were trying to push it aside. Like, I'm just telling you something that happened in my day. And she took it as, you need to take this to the next level because this is racism.
I was explaining myself about this comment from the medical doctor that I was doing rotation. And she called me out and I answered the question. Some of the questions I answered. And she put me on the spot. So, and I didn't explain everything to her. Then she spoke to me. She was like, "Speak up. You need some white man's confidence." That's her little motto. That's her slogan.
Okay. And so what's happening now?
So what's happening now is that I'm experiencing a lot of cyber harassment. It's identity theft and harassment in general. I'm blocked from several of my accounts. My website has been down several times. My phone calls have been intercepted. My study has been interrupted. I'm studying for my boards, and internet will just go down.
So do you think, who do you think is behind all this?
I do believe it's the individual that I had the verbal altercation with on the phone. Well, she was the one. She got upset, and I believe it stemmed from a malicious intent, like jealousy.
Do you have any evidence that would pinpoint them being the person doing this?
Well, I have what's called I have a business, and I have what's called my medicine framework. My medicine, I play on word, the acronym medicine, and the M stands for moderation. I noticed when I logged in that was changed to mindfulness. E was the same, remained the same for exercise. D for divine trust was changed to diet. I was omitted, and there's a reason for this. I sometimes slur my speech I'm British Caribbean, so I say medicine instead of medicine.
Oh, wow.
And that was omitted. Clean water was changed to connection. I was for include sunlight, that was changed to information. Nutrition was changed to noticing, and enough rest was changed to environment. And this was I believe it was a subliminal message saying, be mindful of your environment. Notice there's a connection with your information. And when I put all of this together, and my Anki card and the person getting upset and haven't spoken since, when I saw other things, I was just like, you know what? I believe this individual. And a conversation that went on between my mother and I would get harassing text messages from the same city and the state that I met this person. I used to live there also.
All right. So you have all this evidence. Have you taken it to the police, or what have you done with it?
Yes, I reported it to the police. Cut a long story short, eventually the case was closed.
And why did they close the case? What reasoning did they give?
They did not think it was fraud, but there was fraud. My account, my Grammarly account, my bank account, my Uber account. I don't know what happened.
Did this person
Uber was charged?
Did this person ever come over to your house and use your internet?
No. They're in another state. That's right. What's interesting about it.
Okay. And is it still happening?
Yes, it is.
And what's the most recent thing?
The phone calls intercepted, will hang up. And I remember numbers being changed, like different things that my numbers have been changed. The clients are calling my phone saying, I'm not able to get a hold of you. Your website's down.
Okay.
And, they weren't able to reach me.
Have you accused or called out this person for doing it?
Oh, yes, I did. I reported it. And I told the Pima County that I believe this is the person.
But directly to them, have you text messaged them and said, hey, I know you're doing all this stuff to me, stop it?
Oh, if I reached out to the person I think is a stalker and a hacker?
Yes. Have you done that?
No, but on the phone with my mother, I was fed up with the phone calls being dropped. And I remember calling the person's name, and I said, I dare you to hang up. And the person did. Okay.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of weirdos and whack jobs in the world, right? You know this. And what you need is a whole digital cleanse. That means you need a new phone number, you need a new SIM card, a new phone. The reason why I ask if they were in your house at some point, because then they would have access to your internet, even maybe remotely. They could have access to that. Change all your passwords. I mean, just just pretend that everything's starting from the very beginning, and it just lock your accounts, freeze your credit, sign up for NordProtect identity theft protection. Now, there's also something called the Cyber Civil Rights Initiative, and that's cybercivilrights.org. They work with the Stalking Prevention Awareness and Resource Center and some other things. And that may be a place for you to stop by, or as far as online, and read what they have and file a report there. Also, you went to the police, maybe go to the sheriff's office. But you're looking at now professional damage. You mentioned your boards, your residency. So you may even need an attorney who focuses in cyber stalking and professional defamation. So, I would do all that. I'd also try to find a good attorney. Andrew, you got anything else you want to add to that?
I just think the Pima County Sheriff is a little busy right now with the whole...
I don't think he's busy.
Oh, he's not doing enough job?
That's just my personal opinion, but we won't go there. There's so many digital traces in this case. So many.
No, they'll look at those later. Maybe in a couple days.
Rochelle, if there's anything else we can do for you, just give us a call right back. Wow, God, what a nightmare. Hey, if you love staying tech ahead, then you're going to love. I'm talking about my free newsletter called The Current. Join almost 1 million folks who get it every single day. It's quick, smart, and only takes 5 minutes a day. Yes. Sign up right now at getkim.com. That's getkim.com.